Good morning, Miss Green. My name is Lê Tú, and today I would like to present my final assessment for the data analytic course. And for the assessment, I choose the dashboard design topic to analyze advertising performance using the social media data. More specifically, I will compare the Facebook and Twitter to identify which platform perform better in terms of reach and engagement. I will also examine which content team and post type achieve the strongest results. Before moving on to the chart, I would like to briefly introduce the data set. It contains 815 Facebook posts and 2,360 tweets. So the Twitter data set is more than 3 times larger than the Facebook data set, and the Facebook data includes post type, content team, posting quarter, impression, engaged user, and engagement rate. The Twitter data contains similar information together with specific actions such as like, reply, retweet, and URL click. And in this presentation, impression refer to how many times the content appear on the user screen. Meanwhile, the engagement rate, so how effectively the content encourage user interact. And now, let's move on to the 4-month chart. Chart 1 is Facebook performance by team. The first chart compares 4 Facebook content team acquisition, CSR, new and retention. Retention achieved the strongest overall performance with approximately 1.14 million impressions and nearly 79,000 engaged users. Acquisition ranked second with around 983,000 impressions and more than 40,000 engaged users. Noticeable finding is that new generators more impression than CSR, but attractive fewer engaged users. In other words, higher visibility didn't necessarily lead to the stronger interaction. Retention performed best on Facebook, suggesting that content focused on maintaining customer relationship were more attractive to the Facebook user. And chart 2 is Twitter performance by team. The second chart presents the same four teams on Twitter. Retention again reduced the highest results, reaching approximately 3.89 million impressions and nearly 68,000 engaged. Acquisition and CSR performed at a similar level, while new recorded the lowest results, and since retention ranked first on both platforms. It appears to be the most consistent content team in the dataset. Looking at the overall scale, Twitter generated about 14.53 million impressions compared with the approximately 3.89 million on Facebook. And this gives Twitter a clear advantage in reach, although its larger number of posts also contributed to this difference. Next is chart 3, Facebook performance by quarter. The third chart shows Facebook performance across different quarters. The second quarter of 2020 generated at the highest number of impressions at approximately 1.68 million. It also contained the largest number of posts, so the higher reporting frequencies may have the increased visibilities. However, the first quarter of 2020 recorded the highest number of engaged users with more than 86,000. This creates an important contrast. The second quarter achieved the wide reach, while the first quarter encouraged stronger user participation, and the results were lower, but the available data for these periods were incomplete. Therefore, it should not be treated as evidence of an actual decline. And next, and the final is chart 4, Twitter performance by quarter. The final chart shows how Twitter performance changed over time. Twitter reached its highest point in the second quarter of 2020, with around 3.14 million impressions and more than 78,000 engagement. And unlike Facebook, Twitter achieved its best results for both reach and engagement in the same quarter. This suggests that the content during these periods were successful in attracting attention and encouraging interaction at the same time. Although the figure dropped steadily in the third quarter, the data only covered the Paris until the end of the July, and therefore the second quarter remained the most reliable high-performing Paris for Twitter. Next, I will move on to the dashboard, which focuses on engagement, efficiency, and Facebook post type. The first chart compares the average engagement rates of the two platforms. Facebook achieved 4.92%, while Twitter only reached 1.38%. This means Facebook engagement rates were approximately 3.6 times higher, and therefore, although Twitter had the wider reach, Facebook was more successful at encouraging its audience to interact with the content. The second chart takes a closer look at the Facebook post type. Facebook posts achieved at the highest average engagement rate at 3,111.8%, followed by videos at 301.8%, and final link posts ranked at last at 115.4%. This pattern suggests that Facebook users respond better to visual content. Photos deliver information quickly, and while link require users to take an additional step, and which may reduce interaction. And together, two charts show that Facebook is more effective platform for engagement, and Facebook and photo is the best performing post type. In conclusion, Twitter performed better in terms of reach and total volume, while Facebook performed better in engagement efficiency overall. Facebook is the stronger platform for engagement focused on campaign. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.